Some people say that these fires are not natural, but are caused by some strange technology, by some kind of laser that comes down from the sky and burns everything. To explain this story well, I have to go back in time a little. Do you remember what happened on January 28, 2023? Oh, I don't remember. What did happen? Let's get to the facts. On that very day, a very bizarre mess took place in the United States. Because that Chinese spy balloon was seen over the United States and it caused the biggest fight between the countries, it caused the biggest confusion. On the same day that this Chinese balloon was seen in the sky of the United States, the University of Hawaii released this photo of some green lasers that came from the sky of space and hovered over Hawaii. Believe it or not, this whole story was in the media of the entire planet Earth at the beginning of the year. Some American universities released official images of lasers in the sky of Hawaii. The American Air Force believes that the balloon was Chinese and that these lasers came from a Chinese satellite. Later, China came forward and said that they were actually using those lasers to measure pollutants in the atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean. But folks, it is not surprising that China would want to measure pollutants since they are the country that contributes the most to the pollution of planet Earth. Seriously, it is the first in the ranking of the most polluting country in the world. Now the story gets more exciting. On the same day, January 28, 2023, the satellite hovering over Hawaii was the DAQI-1 satellite, which is a Chinese satellite. There is a software that you can use to enter the date and the approximate time, and it will show you which satellites were positioned in which regions of the planet, which satellites were in transit on that day and at that approximate time that you specified. And unless you live in another dimension, a parallel one? Have you seen this video that has been circulating on social media for the past few days? This video shows some kind of laser that burns all fabrics of all colors, but strangely it does not burn the blue fabric. And even crazier than all this is that during the fires in Hawaii, the city was completely destroyed. But the blue objects remained intact. I went to the blue towel, the blue umbrellas, the blue trash can. People, how does the fire know what color the object is and say, "I don't want to burn this one"? What kind of magic is this? Even the blue card did not burn. This story is really crazy, and it gets worse and worse. Stay with me and follow our reasoning here. Do you see that kind of molten metal on the ground? Well, that's aluminum. Supposedly, this aluminum was melted from car bodies. But the melting point of aluminum is 1220 degrees Fahrenheit. In addition to the roads, if we look at the photos, the pictures of Maui and Hawaii, and we realize that the roads, the asphalt is not burned. Neither the asphalt, nor the roads, nor the sidewalks. Everything off the roads, the houses, the hotels, everything is destroyed, except for the blue objects, but the roads are intact. The melting point of asphalt is about 392 to 626 degrees Fahrenheit because it depends on how much carbon is in the composition of the asphalt. But folks, how did the aluminum melt and not the asphalt? Does that story make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. The most curious part of this story is that at the exact moment that the fires in Hawaii started, the same satellite, the Chinese satellite DAQI-1, was passing over the island of Hawaii. Mysteriously, at the exact same time, a bizarre trend began to emerge in China. In the city of Guiyang in China, houses began to replace their roofs with blue roofs. They decided that it was better to replace these roofs with blue roofs. If you go to Google Maps in the city of Guiyang, you really see a blue trend. Every time you go in, you see more and more blue roofs. It was then that the internet began to speculate that one thing could have everything to do with the other. With all of this, what do you think? Coincidences or an attack with ultra-technological weapons?